I really don't know how to begin this video. Let me just make sure that the volume is up. Okay. I really don't know how to express my shock and horror as to how low down a narcissistic male will resort to. This guy, he's probably cheating himself. Most guys like this, they cheaters. They sleep around, yet you as a woman can't do that. It's about controlling manipulation behavior, which they learned from Andrew Tate. Okay? But what this guy do? He was released from prison, okay? And 13 days after he was released from prison, he went to his ex-girlfriend's home in front of their 3-year-old child and tried to gorge her eyes out. Why? Because he did not want her looking his property. His property. He did not want his property looking at another man. And he was prepared to teach this unhealthy, violent behavior to his 3-year-old child. That this is normal. He didn't care about a vulnerable child witnessing this depraved behavior. He didn't bother him. As long as he was concerned, she was all his. She was his property. He could do as he pleases. But don't you dare challenge my masculinity. Don't you dare challenge me as your master. Or you'll be punished. Sadly, there are many, far too many guys who will tell you what to wear, where you can go. They'll even pretend they care about you and pick you up from work. Save you catching the bus. Really to control you. I'm going to do other videos in this area. They don't care. They just want to make sure they have you on a puppet string. They can spy on you at every conceivable time. This animal, I don't want to get too into detail, but this is someone he's supposed to supposedly love, trying to take her eyes out so he could go off with other women. This is how they think. He could go off and lust to his heart's content to get his prize. But she, don't you dare look at another man. I've seen loads of guys like that. They can sleep around. They can look at other women, but don't you dare even find another man attractive. Don't you dare even look or even talk or have an opinion. They'll bash you and batter you. Oh, I've got some story to tell you. I know it's on your new channel, so please subscribe. Okay? But I was sick and I thought, how could I cover this story in a logical way and not get too emotional? But sadly, far too many of these cases happens, and they manipulate you, they control you, so you can't leave. Oh my God, I got some story to tell you how they control you and manipulate you to make sure you can't leave. They kidnap the vagina, as the language Gurmir Greer, the feminist, uses. Kidnap the vagina. Hold it to ransom so that they are in control of your thoughts, your mind, your life, your goals, your destiny. You can't breathe without them. But they can breathe without you. They can go out there and breed, not breathe, breed to their heart's content while you live in your life in fear. You're looking over your shadow, wait for the next beating. Try to gorge her eyes out. I hope she has brothers. I really do. Because I could not imagine anyone doing that level of violence towards my sister. I wouldn't allow it. So I hope she has brothers. And I hope her father is masculine enough, in a healthy way, a positive way, in which to deal with this animal. I shouldn't even call him an animal. I have two dogs, and they wouldn't even lower themselves to do something like this. It's really made me really upset that women will allow themselves to be abused in this way and mistaking it for love. You try walking out and see what happens. Love, quote unquote, suddenly flies through the window, and what they really are, wolf in sheep clothing, comes out in the end. The jury took less than 40 minutes to find him guilty. I can guarantee the jury was made up of maybe 8 women, 9 women. And do you know why? I leave it to your imagination.